Welcome to the second training seminar. Today, on today's agenda, we have we will speak about Agora community activation. We will present the Agora platform and the assessment and benchmarking of policy instruments. And the second part of the training seminar will be devoted to presentation of pilot actions presented by each territorial partners, and then we will have discussion. And we are really looking forward, especially for the last part, to see where territorial partners are and to support them in their process. So now I will give a floor to Natalie to present a project.
So, yes, hi. Good morning from Germany as well. I'm very pleased that we are finally doing this training seminar, and I know that it would have been a lot of funnier if you have been able to come in here. But I will stay positive, and I hope that we can see each other here sometimes during this project. And so I'm going to share my screen. We thought about, since you weren't able to come in here, that I give you a brief presentation about which are our projects and where are we and so on. So, so are you seeing the presentation? Yes, okay. Okay, this is a map from Germany. And we are located in the state of Baden-Württemberg. This is in southern Germany. And this state is divided in 12 regional planning associations or regional planning like regions. And the aim of this region is basically to combine the goals of the regional planning at a national level with the local municipalities. So we try to put together what the politics want and what the municipalities are able to do. We are in the south of Stuttgart. Maybe some of you know this city. And we are this green point in the map. And the region looks a little more like this. We have 3 districts that we work with. The district Neckar-Alb, this is the yellow one, the district Tübingen, and the district Reutlingen. And we support with the development 66 communities that are part of the region. The population that we have is about 700,000 inhabitants, and the area is about 240,000 square kilometers. So about our project locations and teams, we developed some goals that we have for this Agora project in the region. And the first of this is to support the municipalities of the region to further develop existing commercial and industrial areas and to secure the location of the companies. And the aim is to find solutions that make our region not only economically, but also ecologically and socially strong and unique. And that's why we want to develop climate-friendly concepts for our commercial and industrial locations. And we would like to transform these areas into experimental fields and improve the participation of actors, residents, and interested parties, and also to increase the acceptance of these commercial and industrial areas, especially with the people, the public acceptance. So in our region, we talked with a lot of different municipalities, and we choose to work with these 3 cities, Metzingen, Rothenburg, and Meschstetten. And if you see it in this graphic, you will see that Metzingen is in an area that is really dense. Like here in the northern a lot of people is leaving, and Rothenburg is in the near of this dense area and has great connections to it. And the project in Mescheden is in the southern and is in the rural area. So Metzingen, the project that we have in there, looks a little bit like this. Rothenburg looks like this, and Mescheden looks like this. So we were trying to find some different starting points of the project so that we could have different scenarios and different outcomes of what we could learn from these projects, from these sites. So Metzingen and Rothenburg look really alike, and that's what we are putting this together. And they are both industrial and commercial sites from the 70s. And the main main problem with this kind of areas is that they were built and then they hasn't really changed to accomplish the current needs in terms of sustainability, aesthetic, or modern structures. That's why we're going to be following like the same kind of steps in these two areas. And we are going to be emphasis on industrial state management, in the green modernization of the state, and in an infrastructural improvement of the areas. And with Mescheden, this looks really different than the projects in Rothenburg and in Metzingen. And like I said, this is a project that is in the rural area of the region. And for us, this is a very interesting project because it's a conversion area. This area was a former military use, and now we would like to convert it into a industrial and business park. With here, we will emphasize on CO2 neutral industrial area. This is the main goal. We want to do an infrastructural concept and an energy efficiency concept. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Natalie. We have some questions because you already presented the pilot.
Yes.
Hannah is asking what is the role of Agora exactly within this really impressive large-scale projects?
I think the first and important role of Agora is to bring the people together, because now we have a lot of stakeholders with a lot of different interests. There are dealing with this kind of large scale areas. And I think it is important that the people start working together and not everyone apart from each other. So, and we are also trying to understand what should be changed in these areas for make them ecologically sustainable and future oriented.
Mm-hmm. And who is the owner of this large area? Is the municipality or the government? Because
like for example, in the conversion area, that's this military stuff. Now there are 3 or 4 different municipalities that got together and both a really big part of the area. But in the other ones, in Metzingen and in Rothenburg, there are a lot of different owners. So this is also a challenge for us to get in contact with the private owners, because the municipality has some areas, some parcels, but there are really few of them. So we're actually we are going to be working a lot with the municipalities to try to get some ideas of how can we work together with the private owner, even if they don't have the interest of working with us. But we hope that we can do this.
So do you have any ideas which tools and technique will you use to bring people together?
Any idea of what? Sorry.
Of tools and techniques?
Not that much right now, because we were thinking in doing like some kind of day of door opens, you know, where the people can come in and you know, and some really fun activities. But with Corona, our dreams have been crushed. So we are now trying to just to get some ideas of how can we bring the people together, even if we don't know them and cannot make an event. So yes, this is a question.